Have you ever noticed how some people seem to wear a mask, showing you what they think you want to see? In a world where appearances can be deceiving, understanding someone's true character is a rare skill. But here's the secret. You don't need to guess or rely on surface impressions. There are 5 powerful indicators that reveal a person's true self. No filters, no pretenses, just the raw truth. Think about it. Your character isn't what you show when all eyes are on you. It's what you do when no one is watching. It's easy to play nice when life is smooth, but real character shines through in moments of pressure, temptation, and adversity. As we dive into these 5 telltale signs, ask yourself honestly, how well do you truly see the people around you? Are you reading them accurately, or have you been blinded by charisma, charm, or the right words at the right time? The ability to discern true character is more than just a skill. It's a superpower that can transform your relationships, protect you from betrayal, and help you build connections that are real, meaningful, and lasting. Ready to uncover these 5 powerful indicators? Let's get started. One of the most revealing indicators of true character is how someone treats those who can do nothing for them. People with no power, no influence, no ability to repay kindness. Think about it. The waiter who serves their meal, the janitor who cleans the floors, or even a stray animal crossing their path. Do they show respect, patience, and kindness, or do they belittle, dismiss, and ignore? This isn't about grand gestures, it's about small moments of humanity that speak volumes. When someone is genuinely kind without expecting anything in return, it's a sign of a compassionate and authentic heart. On the other hand, if you notice them switching tones based on what they stand to gain, beware. Genuine character isn't selective, it's consistent. How someone treats those they believe are beneath them reveals more about their nature than any words or promises ever could. Pay attention to these seemingly insignificant moments. They're the ones that tell you the truth loud and clear. Because at the end of the day, character is defined not by how you treat your equals, but by how you treat those who can't fight back. Power doesn't change people, it reveals who they really are. When someone rises to a position of influence, whether in their career, their social circle, or even their family, how they wield that power is a direct reflection of their true character. Do they use it to uplift others, share credit, and remain humble? Or do they become arrogant, controlling, and dismissive of those they once considered peers? Success can be intoxicating, amplifying both strengths and flaws. A person of true character remains grounded, treating everyone with respect regardless of their status. They don't need to flaunt their achievements or diminish others to feel powerful. In contrast, those who exploit power for personal gain, ignore their roots, or belittle others are showing you a side of themselves that was always there, just waiting for the right moment to emerge. Remember, the best measure of a person isn't how they treat you when they need you, but how they act when they no longer do. Power doesn't just reveal character, it magnifies it. Adversity is the ultimate character test. When life gets tough, masks fall away, and true nature comes to light. Some people crumble, resorting to blame, excuses, and bitterness. Others rise, showing resilience, integrity, and an unshakable commitment to their principles. Pay close attention to how someone handles failures, criticism, and unforeseen challenges. Do they take responsibility, learn, and move forward with grace? Or do they lash out, shift blame, and retreat into self-pity? Adversity reveals what comfort conceals. It shows who's willing to fight for what's right, even when it's difficult, who keeps their word when it costs them, and who stands up for others when there's nothing to gain. The way a person deals with their struggles says more about their character than any success ever could. In those moments of darkness, their true light, or lack thereof, becomes undeniable. When you witness someone navigating storms with courage and integrity, you're seeing a rare glimpse of authentic character in action. Pay close attention to what someone says about others when they're not around, because that's exactly how they'll talk about you when you're not in the room. Gossip, slander, and a tendency to highlight others' flaws are clear indicators of insecurity and a lack of integrity. On the other hand, when someone consistently speaks well of others, focuses on their strengths, or at the very least refrains from negative commentary, It reveals a person of maturity and principle. The truth is, it takes nothing to tear someone down, but it takes real character to lift others up, even when they're not there to hear it. People who resist gossip and refuse to engage in petty negativity demonstrate a powerful sense of loyalty and self-control. They understand that words have weight, that the way we speak about others reflects our own values more than it does theirs. If you want to know someone's true character, listen carefully to how they describe their friends, colleagues, and even their enemies when they think no one is listening. Character isn't built in grand moments of triumph, but in the tiny, often unseen choices we make every day. It's easy to resist a major temptation when the stakes are high and everyone's watching. The real test of character, however, lies in how someone handles the small temptations. The opportunities to cheat when no one will find out, to cut corners when it seems harmless, or to lie when the truth is inconvenient. Think about it. If someone is willing to compromise their integrity over something trivial, what will they do when the stakes are higher? True character is revealed not just by what we refuse to do, but by what we choose to do even when it's inconvenient, uncomfortable, or unnoticed. The little moments of honesty, the decision to do the right thing when it's easier not to, those are the building blocks of real integrity. People who honor their principles in small things are the ones who can be trusted with the big things too. In a world that often glorifies shortcuts, the willingness to walk the narrow path of integrity is a rare and powerful thing. Nothing reveals true character more clearly than how someone responds to the success of others. Genuine happiness for someone else's achievement is a sign of confidence, security, and a generous spirit. On the flip side, envy, bitterness, or subtle attempts to downplay someone else's victories are signs of insecurity and a scarcity mindset. Pay attention to those who clap when you win, who celebrate your achievements without making it about themselves, and who offer sincere praise without a trace of jealousy. These are the people who understand that someone else's light doesn't dim their own. They have a growth mindset, believing that success is abundant and that celebrating others is a sign of their own self-assurance. In contrast, those who belittle or ignore your wins are telling you loud and clear that their character is built on comparison rather than authenticity. Real character isn't just about winning, it's about celebrating when others do too. Look for the ones who lift as they climb. They are the ones you can trust. We all make mistakes, it's part of being human, but how someone handles those mistakes reveals everything about their character. A genuine apology is more than just words. It's an acknowledgement of responsibility, a willingness to make things right, and a commitment to change. Pay close attention to how someone apologizes. Do they offer sincere and unqualified "I'm sorry," or do they deflect, make excuses, or shift blame? True character shines when someone takes accountability without being forced, without minimizing the impact of their actions, and without expecting immediate forgiveness. Equally important is how they follow up that apology. Actions, not words, are the real proof of remorse. When someone makes an effort to rebuild trust, learn from their mistakes, and prevent them from happening again, they're showing you a rare kind of integrity. In a world full of half-hearted apologies and empty promises, someone who's willing to admit fault and take meaningful steps to make amends is a person whose character you can truly count on. Trust is the cornerstone of every meaningful relationship, and how someone handles it reveals their true character. Pay attention to how they deal with secrets, both yours and others. Do they honor confidences, or do they have a habit of sharing private information under the guise of just between us? Someone who can't keep a secret is showing you that their need for attention or approval outweighs their loyalty and integrity. Real character means safeguarding trust even when it's inconvenient, even when it costs something, even when no one would ever find out. It's about understanding that trust, once broken, is almost impossible to repair fully. The way someone handles confidentiality also reflects their respect for boundaries and their understanding of loyalty. A person who keeps their word, who never betrays a confidence, and who values the trust others place in them is a rare find. In a world that often treats trust casually, this kind of integrity is a clear and powerful sign of true character. True character is defined by what you do when no one else will ever know. It's in the choices made in private, the integrity upheld without witnesses, and the values lived out without applause. The person who returns extra change to a cashier, who picks up trash in a deserted park, or who stands by their principles in the dark, is revealing the essence of who they truly are. This kind of integrity is rare because it demands consistency, self-discipline, and a commitment to doing what's right simply because it's right, not because it's seen or rewarded. Actions taken in the absence of recognition are the purest expression of character. When you find someone who acts with honesty, kindness, and principle when no one is watching, you've found a person of real value. In the end, it's not the grand gestures that define us, but the small, unseen acts of integrity that shape who we are. Character, after all, isn't something you show to the world. It's who you are when the world isn't looking.